It's me. How you doing? Sorry, I had tried to start this earlier and it was on slow-mo. So listen, we have some serious stuff to talk about. Last night when they were talking about Trump giving Barr carte blanche to go into our top brass security systems and get what he wanted, I felt a great resistance. And I felt that he pulled the tiger's tail. It's almost as if our intel from the deepest secret reaches of the United States, maybe not all hunky-dory, but our intel is going to take care of this. And it's almost like they have a fire alarm. Like they've known that if somebody came in like Trump and tried to direct them to basically lay out all the nation's secrets, like they already have something they're going to do, or somehow they're going to deal with this. So I just want to look at this with Barr because I really felt this was a no. So let me say, I just barely had the news on this morning and I heard him Trump congratulating somebody. And they're very good friends. I think it's from India. So we know that whoever this person is probably is underhanded too, but I'll double check it. It's sort of sad. And listen, you guys, that state of being, that being aware, that self that looks, that, you know, we have our ego self and then there's the being. There's the connection force. And as you get better at this, as far as releasing yourself from constantly diving into the emotions of our thinking selves, because we're always thinking, that's part of what ego wants. There's a way to live on this earth to actually be connected with our being and thinking at the same time. And it just takes some work. But as I hear things even on the news and people write me, "Dear God, Linda," I just have to tell you, my higher self, the ones that they talk to me, is always reassuring me that everything's going to be okay. I just want to remind you guys of that again. And it's funny because I do read the future. It's not necessarily that they're into the future. They'd rather everybody in the collective consciousness just know that this energy that Trump puts out is not a good energy. Just let it go and it'll just basically like a fire and it just extinguishes itself. It's almost like he's self-imploding is what I'm getting. But let's look at Barr and Intel. Because here's the problem, and you can tell me if you think I'm wrong. But the problem is if he gets something he thinks Russia would be interested in, they'll run to Russia. I don't know if you guys watched Rachel Maddow, but Austria had these Freedom Caucus that won everything, and they caught him on tape talking to a fake Putin person, and they were telling the person what they wanted, how they were going to get the country to pay Russia, and ended up everybody in that Freedom Caucus had to run away. They all had to quit. This is what I want to tell you. This is almost like what's going on with the United States. I don't know if we can save other places like Australia, etc. But it's like this too shall pass. I just see people getting upset, like your everyday person is getting upset, and they won't let this continue. Okay, so tell me about Barr getting all our intel. Will they actually open the door for that? I definitely last night heard no, so I don't want you guys to freak out. it's like, I know they were already thinking of Trump as a clear and present danger, but I almost feel they look at him like he's gonna get ready to implode. Like they're kind of knowing he's gonna screw himself, because he's a laughing stock. Will he be able to get, no. No. They're very disappointed because this DOJ person is supposed to be working for the country, not against the country. They're desperately looking for something to say, aha, this was some underhandedness of trying to, but the thing is, he's guilty of sin. It's as plain as day. He works for Russia. He always has. People from New York I know, even mafia people. They all say, listen, he's been laundering money forever. I mean, this man is guilty of sin, and they're trying to cover it up, and Barr has something to do with this. Barr himself feels like energetically he's disruptive or deceitful. So I will tell you, I'm not feeling, ooh, everybody's like celebrating. So I'm feeling that I'm the most, what you call, person around. Trump said, I'm the most, we know him. No, we don't know you, sir. Well, we know who you are, but as far as being underhanded. But anyway, so don't worry about that. It's almost like they're going to do something. Like they're going to, it feels pretty secretive, like it's hard for me to tap into, but it does feel like they may hand him fake information. I don't know what this is, but I don't want you to worry about it, because they know if he gets a hold of something, nothing to do with the Trump thing, that they will run and give it to a foreign power. So it's funny he's searching for that, because I do think some of the stuff, maybe they'll release some of it, is very damaging to Donald J. Trump. So, okay. Now listen, let's do Nancy. I can't be on too long today, you guys. Pelosi. I'll try to come up tomorrow again. Nancy Pelosi. So we know the tit for tat that's going on with that. It's so childish. What, Nancy, what are you doing? Are you playing him? What's your look when you're looking at Trump? And I see secret meetings. I see them talking amongst themselves. What are you guys doing? Stuff is coming out. Big time stuff is coming out on Trump. She's like nodding her head. But she can't tell us yet. It's like she knows some stuff that's going on. She's gotten the inside scoop. I think she gets intelligence reports too. Like when Austria got those Freedom Caucus people, everybody outside of Austria stopped giving them information. And that's what I feel the United States has looked at. Because, the first thing Trump did with Russia when he fired Comey was give out intel from the UK. And people were upset. What are you doing, Nancy? She has a plan, and she wants us to be patient. Okay. Okay, thank you. He will be leaving. They think he's sick, like energetically. I will tell you this, it's like he's driving a car blindfolded. It's almost like they know this. This is weird. We'll hear about it later, but I almost feel like they know something's going to get ready to happen with him. Like there's some information that's going to come out they're keeping under. They're not giving everything out. But he will end up leaving, and Nancy Pelosi will be the hero. Okay, so he just makes an ass out of himself. Oh, he said that he let Barr do this thing because everybody told him he should do that. What is it? His nighttime buddy he talks to from Fox. Okay, so now, Nancy Pelosi. Okay, now I wanted to ask, I got to tell you guys something. When I heard Hope Hicks may testify, do you remember when I had that very strong feeling in my videos beforehand that Hope Hicks would break Trump's heart? Do you remember that? And remember all of a sudden she was at the White House? It's almost like he wanted to pull her close to him. I thought he knows. I think Mueller had called her in and he was already. So I still feel, let's see if she testifies, trust me, it's not going to be good for Trump. I see her being plagued, but Hope, are you going to end up testifying against Donald J. Trump? Somebody today said to me, oh, they slept together. I never felt her sleeping with him. I could be totally wrong. I never felt it was a sexual. I think he crushed on her somewhat. But it was like she wasn't going to go there. I don't know why. I just feel that. I think he cared for her. And I think she knew how to blow smoke up his rear. Tell me about Hope Hicks. What's going to happen with Hope Hicks? But I feel her family's pretty powerful with her. And they're telling her, you know, try to get out as best as you can. She has no future in politics, so she don't care. She's not going to be bound to him. Hope, are you going to end up testifying? Yes or no? Yes. She's upset about it. She's worried about it. It's kind of like being in a bad relationship. You still worry about the worthless person, but there we go. She brings, I'm telling you, what'll bring Trump down is the money issue. So it's showing yes, okay? And it's showing she might come in more than once. It's almost like she's reluctant, and I think Trump will try to pull a, no, you can't talk to her. But I feel like in the end, her information comes out. I do see her testifying. Now, last night they said Mueller will testify to Congress, but he wants it closed session, which is fine with me because they're going to come out with everything that was said in writing. So Mueller will testify. So tell me, and I felt June. He just doesn't want the drama like even the Democrats do. You know, it's like they're on show. Who's that one that really is a big liar? Jim Jordan. So, sorry, Jim. What can you tell me? Mueller is definitely. Mueller's going to come. McGahn is going to come. He's going to come a little later. It is cracking. It is cracking. And it feels like because of these Deutsche Bank and all this stuff, what do I call it, douche bank, this financial stuff, I've been telling you from the very beginning that it wasn't a sex scandal. It was going to be, even those poor babies that are dying, it is going to be because of monies. And I think it's entwined with Russia. What can I tell? Mueller, are you going to allow a public hearing? Yes or no? Oh! He will allow a public hearing. He's not happy about it. There's a woman that's really powerful in this. It's going to be kind of a relief for him. He's worried about what Trump's doing with Intel, wanting everything to be wide open, you know. I'm telling you, and remember I've always told you I thought his wife was in on, like she knows he can help save this country. And part of it is just, now he doesn't want to make an opinion, but he's handing them more information. And I see subpoenas and judges' orders that they have to testify or they go to jail, like that Munchkin. I see, like, it's just, oh my God, I love it. You have to trust and know. I just saw so much scandal, and I see everybody running, like covering, oh, I don't know him. So it's very interesting because they're all standing up for him because they're making money. There's payments being made. And Russia loves that. And then, you know, when he goes, they're like, oh, what, who? You know, oh, well, that's his bad. And he didn't really do anything for us anyway, because I do feel Putin's mad at Trump. So, yeah, they're trying to disrupt us as much as possible. So anyway, you guys, so sorry this has to be only 14, 15 minutes long. But Hicks accidentally put a client in this morning, and I was able to get her at 7 a.m., but usually I leave early because it takes so long to get in here. But, and Hicks messed up on something else too, so I've got a complaint with them. So anyway, thank you, you guys, and I'm getting so booked, and I love it. So I guess I'm almost out in September. I'm so sorry. I mean, I have a few openings, and I just, was it this morning? I think I opened October. And I'll try to get another video in tomorrow. And then I'm heading out to Sedona. Yay! And then after that, I go to Dallas. But that's to see my cousin. I've always wanted to go to the JFK site where the murder happened. I don't know why. And I have yet to go to Arlington. I want to see him in Arlington. So, okay, you guys. Love y'all. Take care. Ciao.